Hey guys, what's up? Blamon13 here from PCG and welcome back to another OBS tutorial video. So in today's video, we're going to be explaining how to set up a live countdown timer on your OBS streams. This could be useful in many ways. One reason in particular that I want to start using the live countdown is at the start of the streams, you're kind of messing about between trying to share your stream out to your social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and whatever else anybody uses. This gives you an output to say set up your timer for 2 minutes, and then you've got 2 minutes so you can do what you need to do to prepare your stream, which means once the stream starts you should be ready to go, and there's no messing about at the start of the stream when you're trying to sort of get going and introduce yourself and say hello to everybody that's joined in, that you're not sort of distracted by sharing out and stuff. This is the main reason that I want to start the live countdown. There are many other benefits. You're waiting on, say, friends to join, or you're waiting on games to load or anything like that. This is the main reason that I want the live countdown, is so I can prepare my stream with doing shares and send it out to the world. So we're going to dive into it now. We're going to make it short and sweet. It's going to be straight in. We're going to show you the program to download. We'll show you how to set it up in stages, and then yeah, we'll get going. I hope you enjoy this, folks. I hope it's useful, and thanks for watching. So the first thing we need to do is download the countdown little app program. So you want to go to Google and you want to search in SNAS, and then once you search it, SNAS Stream Tool dash Jimmy App Health is the one that we want to download. So if you want to head over there and click on that, it'll bring up a little page like this, and then yeah, you can read up about it and do a bit of research if you're unsure. But this is the program that we'll be using. This is the program that I've been recommended to use. You want to head over to download SNAS, and then you can set up your file location into your C drive or your D drive or wherever you want that to go. I have already downloaded, so we're not going to go through this, but it's simple as save, wait for it to download. It's a relatively quick program to download, and then once you're set up, hit open, and we'll move on to the next one. So once we have downloaded SNAS, it's going to bring up a little box like this. Now I know this can look quite intimidating, but it's quite simple to set up. The only really box that we are interested in at the moment is this bottom one, countdown to specific time. So you can see in the front box here we have output format, which reads $day, D, $H, $M, $S. The $sign stands for the number of, say, the D stands for day, the H stands for hour, M stands for minutes, and the S stands for seconds. So if $sign would be 1, you would have 1 day. We're only interested in minutes and seconds. Now, I can't see a scenario where you would need days and hours, but other people have different uses for this. So we're only interested in the minutes and seconds. So we just want to go ahead and get rid of this. So all we need is the minutes and seconds. So first of all, your output format is minutes and seconds. You just want to delete days and hours. So your next one, countdown to. So this is the live timer. So as you can see, today's date and the time. So if you know what time you're going to be streaming at, when you know that this is your time, say 12 o'clock, you can set your timer to say at 12 o'clock. So you want to move this to say 0, 0, 12. Oh, sorry, messed that up. So you could start. Whoops, sorry. 0, 0, and then if you hit start, as you can see, the countdown will begin. So it's at 26 minutes. We have plenty of time to get ready. If once you sort of know the program, you can set this up and just for 5 minutes in the future, and then you can bring it straight over to your stream. And then once you copy it in, the countdown will begin at 5 minutes. But you could go live at 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever you want. We'll go over and we'll show you how to do that next, but we'll just start off with the first two settings here, output format and countdown 2. And then yeah, we'll move on to the rest of the stuff now. So once we have the output format and the countdown set up, as you can see the live output is ticking down as we speak. You can set up a message when done, so a message that's going to appear on the screen when the countdown reaches 0. So I've set up countdown is done. You can say live stream has begun, or any message you wish to portray to your viewers once the countdown has finished. You just type into this little box here. Move on to the next one. So play sound when done. So if you have, say, sound clips on your computer or sound effects or anything that you want to add sound wise to the end of the countdown, you can select it from here, and then you just pick from your files, your local disk or your main hard drive, or wherever you may have this particular file saved, and then you select it right here, and then this will play when the countdown has finished along with your message. And use double digits. I'll use double digits because I just like the way it's set. Remove timestamp equal to 0. So once the countdown is finished, timer will disappear, which is a good setting to have. So it just doesn't say 0, 0, 0, 0. It'll just disappear. And then you want to set, so OBS is going to read from this program as a text file. So you will set up your location to where the file is going to be. So I always set everything up to my D drive because I like to keep the C drive clear of any clutter and stuff like that. You may have different preferences, but that's where I will save my file. And then once you copy this to OBS, OBS will simply be reading from a text file, and it will be reading the live output that you have set here. Now you can change this. You can make it lower. The time here is 11:36 AM, so you can change that to 11:40, which means the countdown will come down, and then you can copy it over, and there's not much waiting about to reach the time that you want. That's basically it in a nutshell. Short and sweet and simple. So yeah, we'll move over to OBS and we'll get setting it up, and we'll show you how to tweak it and set with your settings and change your font and whatnot. And yeah, let's move over. So now that we have SNAS set up to everything we need to set it up to, we have the countdown set to timer, the live output is counting down, we have the message when done to set up, we have the remove time span equal to 0, use double digits, everything is set up to the way we want it. When you want to go over to your scenes now, you want to create a countdown scene, so you want to create a fresh new scene. I've already started, name it countdown. Add your sources. So the sources that I'm going to use are, I've got a lovely little media file here which is on a loop, which displays a background of the channel thumbnail and then a little text that runs across the screen with the channel name. And then I've added extra text as well saying live stream will begin, which I'm going to use. We'll show you how I put it all together just at the end. What we want to add now is our source, which is the SNAS text file. So once you head over to sources, you want to add a new file. You want to add a text GDI plus file. Create new. Name it something that you can get your hands on quite easily. Live countdown is the best option. Select OK. Now you want to select the little box saying read from file, and then you want to browse your text file. So wherever you have it saved, you want to head over and you want to grab that file. Mine obviously will be in downloads in the SNAS file. Text file is what we're grabbing from the SNAS, and then countdown. So as you can see, the countdown has come up on the screen. Now you can change all this. You can change your font. You can change your text size. I recommend changing the text size to a bigger size, because once you start dragging and changing the size of it, it will pixelate the text, because it's not set to the right size. So I recommend setting it to 100, and then change whatever font you want to use. Select any one at all, whatever your preference is. And then we want to change the color. I want to choose red. Yours may be different. Whatever floats your boat. You could go through all this here, chop, change, little tweaks to make it perfect for you. We're just doing this for display reasons. So once you hit OK, your timer will appear. Now I've got the timer at the bottom here. I'm going to drag my file right over the top, and then drag my text file, sorry, under here, and then make it a bit bigger, and then I can have that exactly to where I want it. I can put the countdown there, and then now I've got it set up. So we've got your background image will be whatever your preference is. You've got your text to say a live stream will begin. You've got your live countdown. Once it finishes, it will display the text that you've written into Snaz. And then yeah, also you can add music to your countdown. If you have, just be wary of copyright now. Make sure your music is not copyrighted, because you will get a strike, and if your channel is monetized, you may get in trouble. So any music clips, just make sure they're not copyrighted, and then you can add that in, which will play music in the background, and then which will add suspense to the stream. So then the last countdown has begun. Yeah, and we'll just switch over to the final message, and then we'll just talk about the setup. So as you can see, the live countdown has finished. My little message has been displayed. Looks good. I'm pretty happy. Maybe the font can be changed, the sizes there maybe just don't match a wee bit, but trial and error for your own personal preference. You could tweak it, change it whatever way you think's best for you. This is just sort of a preliminary trial, but I'm pretty happy the way it is. I'll just tweak a few things. But that was my OBS tutorial video. Just wanted to get in and explain a few of the processes involved in getting your live countdown set up. This is my setup. I hope this was useful to you guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the continued support. We're on a big push to reach 800 subscribers. The goal is to have it before the end of February, which is it's a big ask, but any support is welcome, folks. If you can smash that like button, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, thank you all very much. I hope you all have a good weekend. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.